We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Sacramento River Cats and the Fresno Grizzlies. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping up now, Luis Rodriguez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Right fielder, Luis Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one. Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge. As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. So 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Cox is after it. 1 out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Rodriguez, the runner at second with 1 away. And there's ball 2 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Lined hard toward right center. And this will find the gap for Sandoval. Should be extra bases. Rodriguez rounds third and is digging for the plate. A run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Standing in now, Chris Shaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looks at a ball, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Left side, but well foul. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Ryder Jones up next, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. In there, 2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Nope. 3-1 now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 14.
So digging in now, number 14 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Looking to minimize the damage here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from Minute Maid Park. Sacramento leads this one 1-0. Chris Heston gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Leading off
Standing in, Tony Kemp. And you can see his home-road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. In now, Kyle Tucker. Hit hard. But this will be a foul ball. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
1-1. And this is shot foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Kemp leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Sinker, 3-2 now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Popped him up. Garcia over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Gurriel.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in. He's set. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the second inning now for Minute Maid Park. The River Cats lead it 1-0. Now batting, number 14. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And this will land foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. One and 2, here it comes. Popped high in the air. Gurriel has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting 8, second baseman,
Alan Hansen the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. The 1-2 is high and outside for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That appears foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box, Orlando Calixte, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. On the ground to the right side. And there's one down now.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And the guy I want to focus on today is Alan Hansen, second baseman. Speed is his #1 tool. He's very sure-handed at second base, able to turn the double play, but check for him to get a big bag today.
Now at the plate, Tyler White. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. So far this season, White comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. Derek Fisher waits on deck. Three-two pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Derek Fisher the next to bat. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Sacramento leads this one 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luis Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rodriguez.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So striding in, Josh Rutledge. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Way out in front. This one's down to third. A dive and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The batter number 48, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in, Pablo Sandoval. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. From the belt, the pitch started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Rutledge, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Runners off for second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Shaw.
Ready now, Chris Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike two.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Up around the face. Try again, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Max Stassi. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
The 1-0 home. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Sierra, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Two-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Tucker, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Calixte is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. Fresno leads this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, Ryder Jones, and they'll need him to get something going here.
First baseman, Ryder Jones.
Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Standing in now, number 14. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, number 74.
Striding in once again, Garcia. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Into the box now, Alan Henson, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is a strike 3 call. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Orlando Calixte. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2-0 pitch on the way. Down the first baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Henson loves it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow grounder to first. Jones gathers it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, a designated hitter, Tyler White.
Tyler White will bat next. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Grizzlies are out in front, 2-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Luis Rodriguez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Short, hit hard. Sierra is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, John Rutledge.
Digging in once again, Josh Rutledge, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little flare out to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, that has to drive you crazy as a former pitcher. 0-2 soft liner.
It does, D-Roll. You know, you make quality pitches, you get ahead the count 0-2. You throw it you think is a good pitch, and the next thing you know, it's a base hit on a wasted 0-2 count.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he fouls this one off. Rutledge leads off first with 1 away. Pulled toward right center field. Cox is in pursuit, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Shaw.
So coming to the plate, Chris Shaw. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first home run of the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
Ryder Jones up next, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
And that's taken for strike 1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Popped him up. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The River Cats lead it 3-2. Stepping in, Derek Fisher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Derek Fisher.
First pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Shaw giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Max Stassi.
Stepping into the box, Max Stassi. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now another 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Shaw sprinting after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, number 14.
So striding forward now, Sierra. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Hit to short. Rutledge has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Sacramento leads this one 3-2. Chris Nunn takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Grizzlies, number 37, Chris Nunn.
Now at the plate, number 14 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Designated hitter, number 14.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting,
Good pitch
number
right there to run the
74.
2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, center fielder, Orlando.
Stepping in, Orlando Calixte. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Leading off the inning, Kyle Tucker, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kyle Tucker.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Shaw on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Gary Cox.
Now to the plate, Gary Cox. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Now it's 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around me.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Gurriel swings, and it's hit very well out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Gone after 5 1/3 here, as he never really found his groove in this one. Roberto Gomez, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 67, Roberto Gomez. Now batting, third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third, because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Tyler White will bat next, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Two-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike. Davis takes his lead at third with 1 away. This one's flared toward left center. Rutledge ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
No balls and 1 strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. This is foul right side. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. A 1 pitch on its way. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A pause and the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Sierra. He'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Popped him up. Jones ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 5-3. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning straight ahead, but first let's take a look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of baseball. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. The high fastball is in there. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Josh Rutledge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0. Is a heater in there for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The batter, number 48, third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Rutledge, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. Another try at 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Kemp. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. The 1-2 pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Kyle Tucker will be next. The 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 3-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Kyle Tucker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
1 out, nobody on. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
3-2.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Buddy Bashir's has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Buddy Bashir.
Leading off the inning, Chris Shaw, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
0-1 the count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Davis has got it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 14.
Stepping up to the plate, number 14. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And he just misses with a curveball. Grounded to the right. Ah, way to get dirty. Touché, sir. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
This pitch is popped up, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Tyler White will bat next. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Tony Sipp comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tony Sipp.
Coming to the plate now, Garcia. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 74.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
1-2.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman
Alan Hansen the next to bat. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Fastball right back to the mound. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Striding into the box, Orlando Calixte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ground ball right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Taken below the zone for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Right side, hit hard. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, shortstop
James Coit gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Hitting for the Grizzlies, number 51, James Coit.
Josh Rutledge will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And that misses inside, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Throw over to first. Runner's back. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Grizzlies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Nunn gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Grizzlies. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the River Cats, 3 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.